But are you both vaccinated? Did you all get vaccinated?
I haven't gotten vaccinated.
You haven't gotten vaccinated?
No.
How about you, Lori?
No, I have not.
Are you all vaccinated, vax hesitant, or was it called vax hesitant?
I don't know. My dad is very, for it. But I mean, I just personally would rather wait and see what happens. I don't know, because it always happens to where, you get something and then later on, like a year later, if you took this,
I've seen those.
Yeah, and it's not that I want to be like, irresponsible or anything like that. I just, in my heart, I don't feel that I want to get it right now. I'm not ready. I just feel like I've had, in the past, I've just gone through so many things that I'm like, with my luck, like something's gonna happen to me, and I don't know. Every time that I'm about to consider getting it, a friend will call me and be like, dude, guess what? So-and-so got a vaccine and, they had an embolism and they passed away. So I'm like, oh, So, I mean, everybody, pues we all have our own right to choose. And I just, and my dad siempre, all the time, you need to get it, you need to get it. And I'm like, papi, ¿qué vas a hacer si yo me muero y porque agarré la vacuna? Pues, ¿qué voy a hacer si te mueres porque te dio COVID y me voy a sentir mal porque no lo agarraste?
It's like, what do you do, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Lori? What's keeping you from doing
I
it?
don't really have a
Get closer to the microphone.
I don't have a really strong position.
You can move the microphone under so you can put it up. Like, there you go.
I don't really have a strong position on it. I just don't, other than my allergies, like I have not been sick in over 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of fasting, like intermittent fasting.
Okay.
So I respect everybody's own decision on it and stuff, but I just don't personally feel.
Well, I mean, the government's like doing a mandate where everybody, like, they're mandating companies that have over 100 employees that they all have to have their employees get vaccinated. If not, they get fined like thousands and thousands of dollars. Oh. So there's some sort of mandate going on, but there's a lot of people pushing back on it because, hey, hold on, wait a second. And now, like, the schools all received a bunch of vaccines for kids. Like, and some people are already getting their, I saw a report on one of the news agencies local here that there hundreds of kids got vaccinated. And did you hear anything about that, babe?
No, I know that the school districts are getting the vaccination and they're opening it up for parents to choose to take their child to get vaccinated within the school and the school districts. So.
And somebody told me on social media, so, hey, if it's on Facebook, it's real.
I don't know. I just feel like there wasn't enough time to do like trials, and like I feel it was just like too fast. We've had so many other illnesses that they haven't found a cure or a way to stop it. And all of a sudden they had one so fast for this. Like, I don't get it.
Well, the thing about me, that what freaks me out is there's two and then a booster. And then that booster's only going to be good enough for so long. And then we're going to be taking it like a flu shot every year. So it's like, you don't know what's in store or what's going on and what are we putting in our bodies. And
then that you can't mix it. So if you got a Moderna, you have to do the Moderna. If you got a Pfizer, and then so now you can mix it. It's just like,
it's just so much information out there, right?
I'm just going to wait and see what happens to everybody else. And then if nothing happens, I mean, of course, if I have to by law, pues I don't have a choice, right? But if I have a choice, I just personally right now, I just feel like I'm not ready.
If you had it,
praying on it,
and even if you had it and you were asymptomatic, chances are you'll have the antigen, right? Or what is it called?
Antibodies.
The antibody, that fights it better than a vaccine.
Right.
Yeah.
From what we've learned through history, that happens. But they were saying that everybody someday, sooner or later, is going to get COVID, and body's gonna fight it. And hopefully, if it does hit you, you got the weak, the weak one, or because in that Delta variant,
I don't even get the flu shot. That's how scared I am.
I've never gotten a flu shot
either.
I'm
like, why am I going to inject myself with the flu so I don't get the flu? Like, and some people, I have an aunt that almost died because she got the flu shot. So it's kind of like, honestly, like I battle. Like when my brother passed away, I developed psoriasis. And it's like an inflammation of the skin, and you accumulate plaque, and and so there was so many times that I saw a dermatologist, try to get treatment, but because I had malignant cancer a few years ago, I can't just get any type of medication because it lowers my immune system and then I can get cancer again.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I have to weigh my options. Is it worth it? You know, and then I'll end up getting, you know, cancer somewhere else. And, you know, so to me, it's kind of like I'll just stay with the psoriasis and put my little creams when I can. Because before I dealt a lot with, you know, like insecurity, right? Because, I mean, my hands is where I have my mic, you know, because I have these, you know, like it's going away because I found a medication that's helping. But, you know, it was really hard on my self-esteem, you know, to have it. But I'm like, I mean, I'm not going to, they're like, well, if you get this shot, it'll clear up, but you know, there's these chances that you'll get, you know, your cancer can come back. And I'm like, no, just stay with them. Like, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, the person with a lepra, you know, I know that God's going to heal me one day. And for now, it's just a reminder that, you know, he's with me all the time.
Yeah.